she has been doing. Amen. Thank God for it. Amen. What she's been doing. Keeping it forward. Amen. So thank God. Clap your hands for her and stay. Amen.
Amen. We do know that this is Black History Month. We ask that you all just don't take it on Sundays, but take it throughout the week with you throughout the entire month and even throughout the year, because this is who we are. On this Sunday, we're going to acknowledge our doctors, those in the medical field, and our athletes. Amen.
Amen.
Those in the medical field and the athletes, because we know that they have to go through some things to be able to practice medicine with their white colleagues, or to be able to play on ball courts or ball fields with their white counterparts. Amen. And we know that, well, we're not going to make this a race issue, but we do know that when it comes to sports, we are supreme. Amen. Amen. There was a movie that was out one time and it said the white men can't jump. Amen. I don't know whether they can jump or not, but I know that they're not like Michael Jordan. Amen. They named him Air Jordan for a reason. So we have two of our youth on fire that's going to come. One that's going to talk about the medical aspect of Black history, and then we're going to have Brother Jermaine, who's going to pull up the rear, who's going to talk about the athletics of Black history. So if you all would, please let's give Sister Alexis a hand clap as she comes. Let's give her another hand clap.
Who am I? I was born November 24th, 1914 in Hickory, Virginia. I faced many obstacles growing up, being one of the few left-handed children. During school, I was forced to write with my right hand, but I learned quickly. And I was able to write with both my left and right hands, my toes, and with a pencil between my teeth. After having only a 6th grade education, I still earned my equivalent to a GED. Shortly after, I attended Union Junior College, Community Kennedy Memorial Hospital in New Jersey, where I obtained my nursing training, and the Panther College of Physical Education and Hygiene, where I received my physical therapy training. During World War II, I worked with injured veterans. I volunteered with the Great Lady, an organization ran by the Red Cross. I became known as the savior of the handicapped. I later invented the first feeding machine for the disabled, and although my invention was not accepted in the United States, I did not stop. I sold and signed my invention into France, while they have been published. My next invention was for something I said was usable for all hospitals, a disposable image basin, which is a vomit basin that we have at hospital. It's shaped like a kidney. Okay. And although the United States still refused to acknowledge my invention, I sold this invention to Belgium, and they are modified, but they are still in use today. I am Bessie Blount Griffin.
Amen. Bessie Blount Griffin, amen. So when you're at the hospital and it feels like you're spitting up your kidneys or throwing up a lung, let's remember Bessie Blount Griffin, who was not the distributor, but the manufacturer who created the little basins that we use to get rid of our body fluids, amen? Amen. Next we have, and I want to acknowledge, because we do have Black history in here in so many different aspects. I don't see her in here, but we have one of the only female athletes that I know. Is your grandmother still here? That can play basketball in high heel shoes. So we have Black history here. So let's just give it up for Evangelist Judy Hampton. You just let her know who you're sitting in the midst of. So I just wanted to acknowledge her. Next is one of my favorite athletes. And I say this because I don't really know a lot of athletes personally. At this moment, matter of fact, I don't think anybody in my family is playing any sports or doing any athletic activities. So this is my favorite by far, Brother Jermaine. Amen. Oh, you play football and basketball. Let's give Brother Jermaine that. he's gonna come talk about one of his favorite athletes. But you know, and, we're talking about Black history, but we can't have Black history if we don't have our Black here and now. So this is our Black here and now. You all remember the name, say it with me, Jermaine Patterson?
Jermaine Patterson.
Because I do believe that this man is going to be great. And it doesn't matter whether he's great in athletes or whether he's great in academics. He's already great in his own right. But just remember, are we on YouTube? Are we on YouTube? We're not? Okay, but just remember the name Jermaine Patterson, amen? So that you can say that you knew him. Amen. I'm going to be telling everybody, I knew him when he was real little. Amen.
Praise the Lord, everybody.
Praise the Lord.
My presentation is on LeBron James, who is my favorite basketball player.
All right.
And the athlete LeBron Raymond James was born on December 30th, 1984 in Akron, Ohio. At an early age, he showed a natural talent for basketball. As a freshman, he averaged 18 points per game, and he helped his team to a Division III state title by scoring 25 points in a championship game. James received several honors for his performance. As a high school sophomore, he was chosen for the USA Today All-USA First Team. LeBron was the first sophomore ever selected for this award. His team also won a Division III state title for the second year in a row. The following year, James was named Parade Magazine's High School Boys Basketball Player of the Year and Gatorade Player of the Year. Following the end of his junior year, James was such a strong player that he even contemplated going pro. But James decided to finish his education and had a tremendous senior year on the court, averaging 31.6 points per game. He helped his team clinch their third state title. The team also earned the top national ranking that year. Overall, James scored 2,657 points in his whole high school career, and he had 892 rebounds and 523 assists. James was the first player picked on the 2003 NBA draft. Around this time, James also signed many endorsement deals, including one with Nike for $90 million. James made history when he became the first member of the Cavalier franchise to win the NBA Rookie of the Year award. He also became the youngest player at only 20 years old to receive this honor. Additionally, James became one of the only 3 rookies to accomplish this feature, putting him in the same company as Michael Jordan and Oscar Robertson. He made NBA history again in 2005 when he became the youngest player to score more than 50 points in one game.
Wow.
He was selected for the NBA All-Star Game for the first time that year, which was also a feat he will repeat for the rest of his career up to now. LeBron has won NBA MVP award 4 times straight. He led the Miami Heat to 2 back-to-back championship titles in the years 2012 and 2013, and won Finals MVP both years. At age 28, he became the youngest player to score 20,000 points in the NBA, beating Kobe Bryant, who was 29 when he accomplished that. LeBron moved back to Cleveland after losing to the Spurs in 2014. The Cavs made it to the finals in 2015 thanks to LeBron, but they lost because LeBron had lost 2 big stars, Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving, to injury. But he still had a historical series in that loss, being the first to average 40 points a game in the final series. LeBron led his team to the most recent finals game that was in 2016, where the Cavs became the first team in history to come back from a 3-1 game deficit in the finals and win the championship title. LeBron scored 41 points in Game 5 and 6 before recording a triple-double in stats in Game 7, and he won the Finals MVP award afterwards. In this season, in 2017, he has become 12th place on the all-time scoring list above Hakeem Olajuwon, scoring over 28,000 points in the league. This is my presentation on LeBron James, the greatest player of all time.
LeBron don't have anything on my God sign. Let's say it again, Jermaine Patterson. Y'all got to remember that thing, amen. Okay, in conclusion, we're going to have Brother John, and he's going to come do his Black History presentation.
first African American to be a doctor. He was born April 18, 1813, died November 17, 1865, was an American doctor, abolitionist, and author. He is the first African American to hold a medical degree and graduate at the top of his class at the University of Glasgow, Scotland.
Thank you, Brother John John. Okay, this is the conclusion of our Black History program. Maya? Oh, I'm sorry. Brother John John has more stuff for us.
He also used things like blood pressure cup, needles.
There's a whole lot of medicine in this bag. And more things. Amen. I think I need some alcohol swabs and Band-Aids, and this must be Miss Rio bag. I can take some Lancets if you're a diabetic to check your blood sugar. Amen. Thank God for the medical field. Turn it over to Bishop. Now.
We need to know our history, amen. Amen. All right, you just understand this time. All your words you have given us, God, today, help us everybody to hold your word. Help us everybody to believe and trust in your word, Lord Jesus. Almighty God, we continue to pray for strength, Lord God, for your mind, God, and your soul, God, in the name of Jesus Christ. Strength those, God, that are not here, Lord God, in the name of Jesus. Best help on today, God, in the name of Jesus Christ. Wherever he leads me.
Wherever he leads me, I will follow. Wherever he leads me, I will follow.
The words of
my mouth. And the meditation of my heart. Be acceptable.
In thy sight.